Well, each month we feature a college program or department, and this time we take you to the Veterans Resource Center on the Brainerd campus. The Veterans Resource Center provides information and support to veterans, military members, and their families, and community members. The goal of the center is to provide a welcoming environment for all who visit. Counselor Dan Davidson works with veterans and knows the origin of this community resource.
A little bit about the history of the Veterans Resource Center, just so you have an idea how it all came about. In 2004 and 2005, there was a student who returned back from his tour in Iraq, and by the name of Vandy Davis, and discovered that there weren't too many resources available. He had a lot of unanswered questions about resources that were available to him and to a number of his fellow veterans who had come back and returned to their campus. So in 2005, he began a quest to establish a center for returning veterans at the University of Minnesota and put that really on the map. And we looked from the sidelines looking in and saying, well, that would be a great opportunity if we could meet veterans' needs and address their higher educational questions. So in 2005, a gentleman by the name of Don Pfeffer, who has been a counselor here for a good number of years, started the Veterans Resource Center and began with just a small office. And at that time, in 2005 and 2006, we had 92 veterans that were receiving some type of federal benefits here on campus. That number has grown. In 2006 and 2007, that school year, it grew to about 134 veterans, and from last spring, we had about 162 students who were receiving federal benefits, would be considered veterans from the various chapters that the GI Bill would cover. So that's a sizable growth in that few short years, and we see a number of folks being deployed and then coming back and pursuing their educational career goals. And this is a great place, and what a wonderful center, as you see, or will have an opportunity to see today, of all the resources that we do have available to assist them. So that's a little bit of the time frame how the center got started, and there's been a tremendous number of organizations that would help bring this about. To include, I would say it would be the Disabled American Veterans Group has been very helpful and with providing resources and getting our center established. A number of other organizations, to include the Military Order of the Purple Heart, the Veterans VFW, and the American Legion have also been very, very helpful in establishing the resources to make a center like this available. To include, let me also say that Blue Star Mothers have been a great group to work with, and also the National Guard and the U.S. Army Reserve recruiters have been very helpful too in getting the word out about our programs here on campus.